bad tackle there on Spackman. Taken right out of the play there by Najdoski. And the referee surely will take action against the Red Star defender. This is a blatant foul. Just watch this. Put away by Manovic. Spackman did it well, then played the pass, went for the return, and Najdoski there just took him right out of the play. Trevor Stephen and Mark Walters over the free kick. Walters delivered a special on Saturday against Hibs. Well won by Najdoski. Here's Prozinecki. Trying to set up a Yugoslav retaliating attack, but picked up by Spackman. Here's Walters. Into space now for McCoist. An error by the goalkeeper, but no luck for Rangers. Well, this is good play from Rangers, played forward by Mark Walters. A good run made by McCoist. The first time shot on the volley. Should have been easy for the keeper. He almost fumbled that into the net. And further encouragement there for Rangers about the quality of the goalkeeping on show here from Red Star. There goes Goff with Haitley. They went for the same ball. Monroe did well, lofting that away from Prozinecki. Here's Trevor Stephen. That's delightful control. Now Walters trying to get to the byline. Being denied that opportunity by some excellent defending by Radinovic. Quick, determined fullback, the number 2. A long throw from Gary Stevens. Goff's in the thick of it. Shot from Stephen, well controlled, but blocked. And good play here by Zavanadzovic. This is Tozic. An obvious one, which was read by Brown. Jugovic trying to make headway with Stozic, but Spackman collects. He's worked very hard indeed for Rangers in midfield so far in the match. Stevens' control put to the test there. This is McCoist. Walters made a run on the left. Challenge at full stretch there by Marovic. Rangers appear to have picked up the pace a little in the last 5 minutes or so. Back with John Brown. There's Spackman. Stevens had to get there ahead of Prozinecki. That could have been dangerous. Here's Gary Stevens. Fine effort by Stevens. Well, that would have been his first goal of the season, and how welcome it would have been for the Rangers supporters. Almost a loose pass here, causing a problem, but Stevens was quick enough to get there at Prozinecki, and then he had the chance to go striding forward. So a foul on Haitley by Najdoski. Played in there by John Brown. Haitley doing well again, and that'll be a corner kick to Rangers. A late opportunity now in the first half to score an opening goal. There's Trevor Stephen. Haitley comes to meet that. Well, he's unhappy with that, Mark Haitley. It's his 29th birthday today, and he's looking to celebrate in style. Certainly got a free header at this. Got up well, headed it down, but the keeper was in the right position. Well, Rangers prefer to play a passing game through midfield. They've been forced to release passes early to get them into the opposing box. There's Spackman. Mark Haitley bringing it down. Touched away there by Belgrade. So Haitley again proving his danger to the defence. He didn't control that the way he intended. Mark Walters this time with the corner kick. Haitley coming at the far post, couldn't get to that ahead of Belgrade, and it's Red Star coming clear again. Here's Stozic. Richard Gough turning that back to his goalkeeper. That brings the first half to an end. A first half in which Mark Hateley has battled manfully up front on his 29th birthday for Rangers, but without finding the way past the determined Red Star defence. So at half-time, the Rangers fans looking a little bit disconsolate. It's Rangers 0, Red Star 0. So at the start of the second half, a couple of substitutions being made. Kaluđerović is going to replace Stojanovic in the Red Star goal. You got a glimpse there too of Sandy Robertson, who has come on in place of Davy Dodds for Rangers in midfield. So Rangers still facing a mammoth task. It's becoming more and more difficult with every passing moment now. They certainly threatened on a number of occasions in the first half. And now they have a new goalkeeper to contend with. Stojanovic with a head injury, not coming out for the second half as Gary Stevens launches that long throw in. And Rangers will be anxious to test the replacement goalkeeper as soon as they can. Marovic turns it back. Kaluđerović takes over. He certainly warmed up throughout the interval, trying to get a feel of the atmosphere in the stadium. There's John Brown. McCoist losing his bearings for a second. Rangers opening up with Mark Walters on the right flank for the second half. Hateley through the middle, McCoist on the left. They still have Monroe marking Prosinecki. Sandy Robertson, though, is invited to demonstrate his creative talents in midfield. And that certainly was an area which Rangers really left to Stephen in the first half, with Nigel Spackman's strength, but the craft we're looking for may come from Robertson. Richard Gough certainly will have to find a way to inspire his team to even greater heights if they're to do anything before the end. Here's Spackman. Now John Brown. Prosinecki holding off Monroe. This is Panchev. Binic appearing on the right. He's on his feet still. He appeared to be caught there. Yes, the referee has given the free kick for the challenge by John Brown. Binic tried to keep on his feet, and Chris Woods wants him back up. There's Binic, and Brown certainly fouled him outside the area. It was a calculated foul, which indeed may well have resulted in the eyes of many referees in a yellow card being shown. The referee, having allowed Binic the chance to stay on his feet and score, now gives Red Star a free kick. John Brown in some pain also. So Red Star looking for the away goal which would end the match decisively as a contest. Oh, that wasn't far away. Chris Woods was scrambling across. Undoubtedly surprised by that free kick from Prosinecki, who scored one in the first leg. Plays that over the wall. It's swerving all the time, and in fact it's quite well wide of goal. There's Hateley. Jugovic. Najdoski. Bradinovic. Good run made by Stozic, taken out of the play by Gough. It's a free kick to Red Star. And Richard Gough, who appears to be still somewhat inconvenienced by a chest injury he took early in the match, perhaps in the area of the ribs. Clashed with Stozic early on, and he doesn't appear to have recovered fully. That's alarming for Rangers. Prosinecki to Sabanadzevic. Prosinecki's away from Monroe. Playing it in low, but that's food and drink for Chris Woods.
Marovic with a header. Turned back quickly by Sabiradzovic under pressure from Robertson. And there is certainly some anxiety on the Rangers bench, enough to bring Scott Nisbet out of the dugout to do some warming up. Red Star continue in their controlled fashion. Tackle made by Spackman and Prozinecki. Radinovic. That's intercepted by Stephen. A chance now for Rangers. There's Walters. Perhaps the clearest chance of the match so far for Rangers. And Walters couldn't take it. Well, this is great play here by Trevor Stephen. Threading right through for Walters. He had time to set himself, and the shot goes well wide. Well, Mark Walters will not be happy about this when he sees it again. He certainly will feel he should have hit the target. So Tom Cowan there on the bench. Walter Smith with some instructions. So it's Red Star again on the attack with Binic. He's away from Richard Goff. Here's Prozinecki with the break of the ball from Monroe. And that's Panchev. And that undoubtedly settles it for Red Star Belgrade. And the Yugoslav supporters in the stadium elated by that, and it really was a top quality goal from an outstanding striker. Well, look at the way Binic takes on Richard Goff here. Goff clearly does appear to be handicapped. He couldn't make any real challenge there. Binic lofted it across. Now Prozinecki working hard here to get the break of the ball from Stuart Monroe. There were appeals for handball. Lofting it across. Now look at the control with the header. Then the left foot volley, and Woods couldn't keep it out. Well, Red Star Belgrade have proved themselves to be a quality side in Europe, and here is striking to match. So there's going to be a change made by Rangers again, and it is Scott Nisbet who's coming off, and the wrong card has been shown. The number 5 was held up, but it is Richard Goff who has gone off, and Scott Nisbet who has gone on. Stephen leaves it to Spackman. Nisbet playing that along the ground there towards Robertson, and Marovic was quickly in with the tackle. Good mobile defender, Marovic. That's why he's in the Yugoslavian squad. There's Spackman and Sandy Robertson. There's a header by McCoist. The consolation for Rangers. Ali McCoist collects his 10th goal of the season, and this was beautifully set up by Nigel Spackman. Look at the way he clips this cross in. McCoist gets up very well indeed. It comes on the top of his head. The goalkeeper went down early, and Rangers have equalised on the night. It's a good cross this from Spackman. 2 defenders and the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper caught in no man's land as McCoist got his head to the ball. Well, McCoist always enjoys scoring, but it may well have come much too late to make any impression on this tie. So a bit of pride restored there by that goal. Sandy Robertson quickly in with a tackle too. Here goes Walters. Can Rangers do it again? Hateley and McCoist wait in the middle. There's McCoist! Well, great play from Rangers, and you have to admire the determination and the courage displayed here. Walters skipping past his man, playing in a tremendous cross. There was McCoist. The goalkeeper was well beaten, but it comes off the upright. Well, Hateley perhaps the more dangerous target you would have expected, but look how well McCoist gets up to that. Yes, Spackman. Slavanadzovic brings it out. This is Poznanecki. Oh, brought down there badly by Nisbet. Well, a rash, clumsy, frustrated tackle by the youngster. There's Poznanecki again. Running into Robertson. Spackman to Walters. McCoist calling for the ball inside. There's McCoist and Haitley. That appeared to be beautifully timed for Ali McCoist. Well, what an amazing comeback from Rangers. So well out of things. Likely to go further behind, then drawing in all the reserves of stamina and courage to equalise and then threaten the Red Star goal on 2 further occasions. The foul by Brown. Well, that really was a magnificent move once again. Walters again, the inspiration on the right, trying to judge the pass inside. McCoist making it run just out of reach, and Haitley couldn't get on the end of it. And there's another chance for Red Star. It was Panchev. Well, he can manage a smile after missing that one, but had it been important, I'm sure he would have been in distress. There's his opportunity, and he really would have expected to score. Down from Walters to Spackman. Stephen won't reach that. And indeed, Trevor Stephen appeared to go over on his ankle there. Well, that's all Rangers need tonight. Going out of the European Cup and seeing a lot of players suffering from injuries, the latest Trevor Stephen, and that would be a major blow to Rangers prospects. They have Chris Woods heavily strapped in goal. Richard Gough had to go off. John Brown's been limping throughout the second half. And Trevor Stephen now the cause of some anxiety. There's Gary Stevens. Haitley going back to get involved in some build-up play, but there's no more action in the European Cup this season for Rangers. Darko Panchev scored a magnificent goal for Red Star to settle the issue early in the second half. And Red Star at that stage looked as though they may go on and score more, but Rangers hold themselves back by their courage and determination. And Ali McCoist snatched a late goal with a header to attach some respectability to the score and restore some honour and pride. But Rangers, in the end, were crushed in Belgrade and had no way of coming back tonight against a team of the highest quality. The score tonight, Rangers 1, Red Star Belgrade 1.